an online Google Ad is an online advertising platform where businesses can create ads that appear in Google search results. It could be websites, it could be YouTube, and other partner sites that are in partnership with Google. It allows advertisers to bid on keywords and show their searching for relevant products and services. So today, you're going to be hearing a lot of words like keywords, like SEOs, like bidding, like ads. Please, if you have questions, just jot them down. I would get back to them. Campaigns. Google simply are a specialized ad format for e-commerce business. So if, for instance, you're a business site and you could have a physical store, but you also store. That's an e-commerce business. Say for instance, you're selling shoes, you're selling courses, you're selling hairs, you're selling services. It could be spa services, whatever it is. You can have an e-commerce business. You can have an e-shop, and Google allows for you to do that. So instead of relying solely on keywords, shopping ads pull product data from a Google Merchant Center and display this feed in rich product pictures. I mean, it's very, very colorful and glamorous. So what do you need for setting up your Google Shop campaign? You need your product image or your service image. So say, for instance, you are someone who gives massage, for instance. You can take pictures of, that and use it as your product image. In its pricing, promotion, if applicable. So it's not in all cases, but in some cases. Then you also need titles. So once you put a product image, it's advisable you put a title to that image. What is this? It could be a facial, it could be a pedicure session, whatever it is. Then the name of your business, the store name, it's very, very important. Tagging them the right way would help your ad appear on the top Google search results, okay? So next, the key benefits of Google Shopping ads. High visibility. So let's take, for instance, you have a store, a physical store in, say, somewhere around Obalende. Now, not everybody passes through Obalende. Not everybody knows Obalende. So to get as equal customer mainland Imo or Okpebi, it is on social media, because I mean, everyone is on social media these days. We all have it. And that way, placing your ad strategically on your Google, the Google merchant would help you get high visibility. So your shopping will appear either in text format or in it, and you'll be able to get more attention to your business. Another key benefit is a visual appeal. So users see product image before clicking, which leads to more qualified traffic. Like I said, take a very nice picture of whatever service or product you are offering and put it there. I mean, picture is, the more appealing it is to the human eye. Psychology has it that people like things that are very colorful, very appealing. So before, even if they do not want to buy, because you have very high quality pictures and videos, and these details are really, really to attract their attention. And before you know, they're scrolling on your page, they're scrolling on your ad, and that way you can increase the buying rate of your customers. Another thing is better return on investment. Just for the fun of it, just to see, okay, I have so much money lying around. I just want to pour it into this business, and just, even if I don't make profits, I'm good. No, nobody does that. Pardon me. Since shopping ads target users actively searching for that product, it kind of helps your conversion rate. Because I mean, me that I'm going on Google to text or to search for the best spa center, I need that service, obviously. That's why I'm going there. And so just so that you can be one of the businesses I would be investing in, having a very high visual appeal, like I said earlier, would go a long way. And that way, it will inform my buying decision and you get a better return on investment. Another thing is automated targeting. Google automatically matches relevant searches based on, I believe we all understand the term algorithm is something that every social media platform has applied to its technology. That way it tailors people's, it tailors feeds, it tailors ads, it tailors content to a particular set of people that have shown a pattern of always looking for things. So the funny thing is, I remember one time they were trying to study the buying pattern of their customers. And so one day it went, and then one of the what's it called now? One of the attendants offered, like, took the girl to a part where they sell Pampers and stuff like that. And the mom was outraged. I think the girl was 14 or 15, I'm not sure. And the mom was outraged and she wanted to sue Target and was like, why would they advertise this to my daughter? Shopping condoms are being around, what's it called? Post morning pills and all of that. And so after a while, this girl started secretly buying what. So the mom did not know, but Target had been able to follow up on that. And so because of that, they now gave her like a targeted market for the best what's it called, money pregnancy test kit. Obviously you're pregnant, and so by the time was actually pregnant, she was like a few weeks gone. And so that was like marketing genius for me, because this is physical marketing. Now imagine on social media platforms where there is a lot of data to work with, so you get to benefit from Google shopping ads. Okay, now let's move on. How shopping ads differ from search ads. So now the ad type. In normal shopping ads, they are image-based products, basically. Just like you have here, as you can see on my slide, a picture of a bag. They are image-based. While for search-based, they are text-based. So just as you would go on Google and text for something, and then like a write-up will come up, that's text-based. Sometimes just on your Google search button, once you search for something, it comes out in text. There's just like another subtopic or subheading next to all that shows images. So you can just click images and see. So it has been categorized that way. Then for targeting, product feeds and Google algorithm, like I said earlier, the algorithm would bring people who's around that product to your ad. So it will target it. Search keywords chosen by the advertiser. That's where your SEO comes in. Okay, your SEO. I don't know if some of us here are conversant with SEO keywords that we apply to the back end of our website to bring in traffic. Now, another thing is appearance, image, price, and name. That's for the shopping ads. But for search ads, you only use text, you use URLs, you use links to your website and descriptions. Okay. Next is conversion rate. Now, conversion rate for shopping ads is higher due to the product image. Like I said earlier, people are attracted by beautiful things. So when you have beautiful displays of your products, they tend to, tear towards that and spend more time on your platform. And before you know it, you're influencing their buying habits. While for search ads, it varies based on the keywords and the relevance. And the thing with keywords is, again, is that, it dwindles. So in SEO, we say something. once your once your search is going down, it means your competitor's own is going up. So it's a battle of being relevant, using the right keywords. But for shopping ads, it's usually not like that. There's like enough room for everyone. Now, shopping ads are best for e-commerce business. Like I said, if you have a physical store and you have like you sell products or you sell service where you display this product, where you display these services, this shopping ads is like the best place, the best thing for strategy. Okay. And then for service provider, you use search ads. Be a combination of both. You can be a service provider that also has products. Take, for instance, like a training company that has an e-learning platform, like an LMS, and they also have the service of coming to train you this space. For such people, they enjoy best of both worlds, both the shopping ads. Now, before I continue, please, can you confirm if you can still hear me clearly and you can still see my screen?
Yes.
Very well. We can hear you and see your screen.
Thank you very much. So we proceed. Now we proceed to why this matters, okay? Why does Google Shopping ad matter? Number one, attract shoppers who are slippers in Lagos, the best bags in Lagos, the best lounges in Lagos, the best hospitality center in Lagos. That person is 90% close to buying. So Google Shopping ads will just pose your business right. Number two is irrelevant. You will not just anybody who is not even ready to buy that just wants to would come across your feed. It will be somebody who is looking for your service or your product. Then lastly, it's best for e-commerce business. Like I said, if you have an online business, this is where you should pitch your tent. Literally, this is where you should pitch your tent because it will help. It will help with search and both. Like whatever, if you have a product-based business or a service-based business or both, it's like the best place for you. Now, importance of Google Shopping for e-commerce business. Visibility, visibility, visibility. You have to be seen to be remembered, to be favored, to be blessed. Literally, you have to be seen. I will not spend my money on something that I don't know or that I'm not. I mean, I need to see it. I need to see it fits. I need to see the description of the product. I mean, Temu is making so much buzz and they are making so much sales. That's because they spent billions the Google Shopping e-commerce platform. And they did not just, they had to use influencers, Instagram, they're on TikTok, they are everywhere, literally. But what do they do? Product right before you use them. You see people size them, you see people give reviews on them. That is it. Just to be litty. I can bet you that the only thing Temu would have is a warehouse where they sort out their orders and send. I do not think they have factories because they would, but they are making so much money. Why? Because they are an e-commerce business and using the right tool. Okay, now moves to the next. Key reasons why Google Shopping is crucial for e-commerce business. If you have an e-commerce business, I think I want to do Google e-shopping ads. That's where you should pitch your thing. That's where you should sleep and wake up every morning, okay? Higher clicks, true click rates. There's something called click-through rates. It's a way of what's the word now? Coming to me, but once I remember, I would go back. So literally, when you want to you are in. If you want to see that an ad is working, sometimes it could be impression. Yes, the analytics. So it's part of your analytics. The click-through rate is part of your analytics. So since shopping ads show the product images, users are more likely to click on them compared to when they're just text. And some people are smarter. They make sure that they add a link. So that once you just click on that picture, it takes you directly to their either WooCommerce, their eShop, or whatever platform that has been attached to that Google shopping platform, the Google Merchant platform. We'll get to that later on in the course of this class. So, I mean, it's just like bringing money to your doorstep. So that's a key reason why you should do Google Shopping for an e-commerce business. Or if you're a marketer working for an e-commerce business, this is the reason why you should, invest your money in that. Next, better conversion rates. I mean, buyers see the price and product upfront. So it's not like they're texting you to ask how much is it. They've seen it. If they can afford it, they're buying straight up. It's just, or if they can't afford it at the moment, once they click and it takes them to your platform, they can always save in cart and come back. Okay, so better conversion rate. Another one, it expands your reach. Like the analogy I made earlier, you can't have a shop in Obalende and not invest in Google Shopping ads. The product see you. How does the person in your product and services that is willing to pay for the delivery to get there see your business and see what your offerings? I mean, it expands your reach through your shopping ad will appear on Google's different digital networks, even Facebook. So thing is competitor insights. That's another beautiful thing to do for you. Like products and services, just as the same way to be pushing another competitor's products and services. And Google will give you analytics at the end of the day and say, okay, this is your competitor's price. This is your price. I think you should adjust your own product strategy so that you are not playing a blind game. Another thing, seamless mobile experience. Like almost everybody now owns a cell phone, owns a mobile phone, owns a device. And over 70% of shopping queries have offices and they are shopping. People are in church, funny enough, or in their mosques or in their place of worship, and they're still checking out some of these platforms to shop. Why not, benefit of it? Now, success stories. Many e-commerce businesses have seen a 30% increase in sales. If this does not convince you, I don't know what else will, but there you have it. And this is data. This is raw data from Google. And one thing we know is data never lies. Data is gotten from consumer behavior, from their buying behavior, from their search behavior. And so there you have it. So for example, a small online fashion store used shopping ads and saw a 3% increase rate in return on investment, return on ad spend within 3 months. Okay. With that said, let's understand the Google Shopping Ad certification. Now, the Google Ad Shopping certification is a professional accreditation offered by Google to validate expertise in setting up, managing, and optimizing shopping ads. So Google does not just give you this platform to do your shopping ads, especially if you don't know anything about it. Whole shop cost, there's a whole that you can, get. I remember when I started my journey in digital marketing, the first course I did was on Google. And that kickstarted my career. And I mean, for the past couple of years, I have been growing and waxing strong in the digital marketing. Why get certified? It boosts your credibility as a marketer or as an e-commerce professional. I mean, if you want to, I want to believe most of us here are students that are that are eventually going to want to work for organizations as digital marketers or product marketers. At first, at least, to get you in for an interview, get you in there to show that this person is credible, this person is a professional. And two, let's say you want to change careers or you want to advance in your career, this would in your career, because most of the small and medium scale businesses we have in this part of Africa, in the world in general, leverage e-platforms. So invariably it makes them e-commerce businesses. So I mean, I would employ somebody who has a certification over someone who doesn't. But I mean, the scenario might change. There are some employers that will like, oh, do you know how to do it? Can you show me how you do it? And all of that. But in most cases, most often than not, 80% of the time, you need to get certified. Three, it improves your ad performance by that you will learn in the course. I mean, Google are the ones who set up this merchant place. And this certification is more or less like the manual to be able to navigate that platform and achieve great results. So again, lastly, it's essential looking to offer Google Ads services to clients. I mean, you're not restricted to Nigeria alone. You're not restricted to Africa alone. The world now is a global village where, I mean, you can be somewhere in your house in Djibouti and you're working for a company in US, in Afghanistan, in Principe and Sao Tome, like village. So do not limit yourself, get certified, okay? Before I continue to module 2, please, let's still confirm that we can see my CME, please.
Yes, I can see your screen.
And you can hear me.
I can also hear you loud and clear.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So now we go to the technical part of this class. I have been talking since alone. Now it's time we do together. Okay? So I would like us to pull out our devices. It could be phones. It could be laptops, whatever it is we are using. Us to learn to merchants. Okay? A few minutes while I check what's in the chat box. If there's any message there for me, I can. Okay. Okay, so I think we are good. We are good. So I'm going to give us just a minute or two to get our laptops ready. We are going to set Google Matches. So if we are ready, you can just drop a thumbs up in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and say ready, so that I can share that my screen, so that I show you how we set up together. Okay? Are we ready? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Fantastic. Good. Nathaniel has sent me a thumbs up. Ada sent me ready. Ogunjobi Mary ready. Fantastic. Ajayi, thumbs up. Good. So now we have got some confirmation that we are ready. So before we set up, let me just quickly explain what the Google Merchant Center is. It is the Google Merchant Center is an online platform where businesses upload their product data to be used in Google Shopping ads. So you can have free product listings and other Google services. It acts as a bridge between your e-commerce business and Google ad, okay? Allowing Google to access and display your product information in relevant searches. And the key features of this Google Merchant Center is your feed management. Stores and updates your product data, including images, prices, description, and availability. It gives you the opportunity to edit them and update them in integration, which means it enables shopping ads and free listing across the different Google platforms. Okay. It also gives you multi-channel distribution. Like I said, they show up in different places. You up on YouTube, on Gmail, on even local, then performance in. It gives you the ability to see the analytics, how your ad has performed over a period of time. So you get reports on the impression generated, your website, the traffic, everything. So it's amazing. Okay. So there are different, why is Google Merchant Center important? Like I said, you can attach it to e-commerce business or a boomer's business, whatever, platform it is. So why is why is Google Merchant Center important? You have the opportunity to visually showcase your product. So it allows businesses to showcase their business visually, which would also iterate. Accurate product details. So it's not like it's generating it for you. You come on there, you upload your picture of pricing strategies, telling you, oh, your competitors in this space, this is how much they've capped their product as. So if you want to be more competitive and have more people buy your products, I think they will suggest you should bid your product at so pricing. But then it still depends on you. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to leave it at that. I'm going to suggestion or not. Then lastly, e-commerce platform integration. So like I said, you can integrate it to your Shopify account, to your WooCommerce account, to your BigCommerce, whatever it is for easy management. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, we are going to be creating and verifying our Google Merchant Center accounts. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen and take you to my own page, okay? Where I'm going to be doing and you're going to be following along with me. Okay, and we go. Can we see my screen? I'm sharing my screen now. Can we see my screen?
Yes, I can. I can see your screen.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, someone else should please confirm that you can see my screen so that we can move on. I started already, but I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go back so that we'll start together. So that I'm not leaving anyone behind. Okay, so now the first step is to go on Google Merchant Center. Go on your, type in Google Merchant Center. Okay, let me minimize this. So that it doesn't affect. Okay, please, Google Merchant Center, click on it. You should see this page. If you're here, please say, I'm here. Hello. Guys, are we together? Is anyone lost? Let's find you, please. Fantastic, Rosalind, you're here. Ada says yes. Olabanji says yes. Fantastic. Princeton, yes, good. So now let's click on go to Merchant Center. Go to you click on if the parent account doesn't have access to. Yeah. For Merchant Center. Are you on the same phone? Please, let's respond yes in the chat box so that I know. You there too? Do you have the same on your screen? Okay. Kitchen says no. Stanley says no. Okay, so I'll wait. I'll wait. Don't have merchant center. If you have a business and you are not signed up, I mean, that's you'll see sign up and sign in. So click on sign up. It should bring you to this page where it says tell Google about your business. Do you so that I can start answering, and then we're going to check the chat box again. I don't have access. Good. If you don't have access, sign up. Sign up. Ma'am, mine asked to verify my email, business email. Okay, Stanley is on this page now. Thank you, Stanley. Let's try to wait for others that are still trying to figure it out. I do, please, I do. Who is this? Peter. Peter just sent me in the chat box. Please, I do. I start, please. Are you on this page now? If we get like 5 to 10 people proceed, don't worry, the class will be sent to you. Right? I want to confirm, Transformation College, they will be getting this class after we are done, right? They'll be getting a recording of this class.
Yes, definitely. They'll get a recorded version on YouTube. So I've sent the link for them to pull up on.
Fantastic. 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 In case you and we have to move on because of our time. Okay, so let's start answering the questions. Do you sell a product online? Yes, I do sell a product online. So my store website. So I'm going to put the website of the company I represent. So you should do the same thing. If you have a business online, you have a store online, and you have a website, please put your store website, okay? So I'm going to do the same right now for myself. Okay, so I've done that. What types of online stores are eligible? So it also shows you here what types of online stores are eligible for this. So your online store must clearly show products with price, offer returns, accept payments, and include your contact information. Your online store can also be self-hosted or hosted on a third-party app, such as Shopify or WooCommerce. So that means if your website Shopify or WooCommerce or Jumia. I'm not sure if this accepts Jumia, but I think so. So let's try and find out, okay? So if you are finished responding to this, click a website. Okay, what if you don't have a website? So because it's for e-commerce business, Covenant, because it's for e-commerce business, and the way a characteristics of an e-commerce business is that they have an online presence, they have a website. That's why most small business owners these days are encouraged to open a website, even though it is on WordPress. Have a website so that you can benefit of Google Merchants and some of the benefits of the Google platform and other. So if you don't have a website, that will be tricky. Okay, because the type of businesses that are business platform where all their products are displayed, prices are there, and they have their policies, their return policies, and all of that. Okay, I hope I've been able to answer your question. That is for Covenant and Osinachi and Roslyn. Stanley use is there a dummy site we can use? That I'm not sure. That I am not sure. That I am not sure of. That I'm not sure of. But you can just follow this process and try to, so that when you have like a store, you can just implement. Does that work? Stanley, Rosalind, Covenant, Joseph, Osinachi. Does that work? Show your product on Google for free. Reach hundreds of millions of people looking to buy your product by adding your product to Google. Okay. So you continue to Google Merchant Center. Okay. What you need to have an online store that accepts information there. Okay. Continue to merchant. Let me check the chat box again. Open a website. Covenant, I would not know because I am not a web developer, but you can reach out to some web developers out there. They can help you, like some full stack web developers, they can help you build a website, okay? I don't have the information as per the cost, okay? So let's continue. So now you see, it has brought me here, and this is because my website, my business has an e-commerce platform. And this picture you're seeing right now was gotten from my website, okay? It was gotten from my website. So it says, let customers discover your 23 products on Google. So literally what this means is that it has gone to my website and it has gotten some information off of my website. Do we understand? To happen when you impute a website that has products and product listings and has been like in operations and in existence for a while. Hi guys, are we still here? Are we still?
Yes, I'm still following you.
Fantastic. Oh, Nathaniel, you just showed me yours. Nathaniel, guys, please pardon me. Okay. Oh, Allofeed Health Fitness Hub. Welcome to Google. Good. Okay, so let's continue, Nathaniel. So get personalized email notification on news and tips. So yes, I want to get personalized email to my business. Get invitation to participate in occasional surveys and pilots. Help my business. So I click on it and I continue to Google Merchant. Now also I can edit. So for me now, my is based on, we have in Nigeria and we have in Canada, but we were registered here in Nigeria. So we continue to, okay, continue to Merchant Center. So we continue. Are we still following, please? Anywhere you lose attention so that I go back. Okay, so we wait for it to take us in. Fantastic. So we are here. I hope you can still see my screen. We are here. So there was supposed to be a page where it will ask me to verify and claim my website. But because I already have a Google page where I have a page, let me show you, oh, pardon. This is not where this isn't what I was, okay. doing yours and it's asking you to verify, that's because you don't have a Google presence at all. Just verify by tagging it to your website. So there are 4 ways to attach it to your website. So you can either use Google Analytics and just, automatically verify, or do something called Google Tag Manager to verify your ownership. So it would link you back to your back end, or you could do the HTML tag, okay, which means you add a meta to your website, tag to the back end of your website, or you could upload a file to just show that this is you. Basically, there are ways, it will give you ways that you can just click on to verify that you are the owner. Give you like instructions to follow, okay? So in case you don't get to this place as I am getting right now, don't be scared. You're still good, okay? So like I said, I have a page already, and these are some of my product ads on Google, okay, that are here. This place I am hovering, ISO 41001, ISO 45001. These are some of the ads that I have uploaded to my Google storefront, okay? So as you can see here, products, there's a place where I can put all of my products. I can update products. So it's going to load now. So you see some of the products that I have uploaded before. They are here. If I want to add more, okay, see, I can add product here. I can add products. So let's try adding a product and price and all of that. So hope we're still with me. Hello, can we still hear me? And yes, Kayode says yes, Peter says yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, we can hear you. And besides, there's a question in the comment section.
Okay.
I don't know if that. The question is from Joy.
From Jeffrey.
Joy.
Joy. Okay, please, can you read out the question, because I can't find it right now.
Okay, but my question is, I didn't hear how you explained the question on creating your business on your website. What if you don't have a website? And I didn't hear the answer from you. That means, like, the person is trying to ask.
Website, you cannot. Thank you. You can't center if you don't have an e-commerce presence, and you need a website to be able to display your product. So if you go to a website that sells products or services, you see that there are pictures of all the products they offer. The prices of these products are always there, and they have something called a policy. So it could be a return policy, it could be a refund, whatever it is. They have policies, they have contact information. So these are like the criteria to be eligible to open a Google merchant account. Okay. So literally you have to have an e-commerce presence. You have to have a website to be a merchant. A merchant is someone who sells, and you have to have like an e-store, e-presence, e-commerce platform to be able to sell as a merchant. Does that answer your question, Joy? Hello, Joy. Let me check the chat box. I think she would have. Please, ma'am, can we still use our phones for this process? Yeah, you can, but you need a wider screen to be able to see clearly, But if your phone is wide enough and you're comfortable, go ahead. Go ahead. Can a service company be registered? Yes, Rosalind. Earlier, some people can be selling products together. Business can be doing both. And if it's a service-based company, you can sell your services as a product. So like I mentioned earlier, let's say you are a dentist and you do teeth whitening. You can take a picture of that teeth whitening process, just and then put a for scaling, it is 10,000 naira. And it's a picture that depicts what you do, but it's a service, right? So it's yes, you can do that. You can, it's allowed. Okay, so let's continue. So like I said earlier, I have put this platform. So you can already see it here that I have some products. So add from smbp.net, add from file, add from Google Sheets, add from smbp.net. So I continue. So now it has brought me here. About it has shown it there. It's from smbp.net. That's my what's it called? My company. How will this data be used? Marketing method, free listing, where your products will appear. So it has showed that I have 12 products. All these things, save. All save. I hope you can see what I am doing, please. Okay. So countries, it should be the products, it's in English. So as you can see, it's still loading. So it's going to load and everything there that has been updated, and then we can continue. Okay. Let me check the chat box again. Hadiza, good. Hadiza says it now. Okay. To be linked in place is here. So whoever clicks on my product, it takes them to smbp.net. It will take them to my page. All the courses are, and they can just click on any course of choice, and then they see the price. Okay. Then after which, by the time this is ready, I can just submit it to Google, so that Google will review it. So because policies that you should not drop misleading facts or misleading content to people because of the shield of data it manages, the amount of people that come to Google, they do not want to be sued for giving wrong information or be partisan to spreading false information or scam or fraudulent activities. So they will give you a period of time in which they would review your product ads. I think my network is not the best right now because it's taking too much products. Okay, it's taking a longer time to load the product, but let me continue. Let me stop sharing this screen. I'll come back to share the screen. Once it opens, let's go back to the class document so that yeah. So it's for who could not follow me because of they don't have a working website. If you don't show you to verify and claim your website, and there are different ways, you just have to click and it will take you there. Okay, and then setting up your account, you can, if you don't have a Google presence earlier, you would have to now start putting your business information, your business logo page, your contact address, your location. So if you have like a physical store, you put that there, and then you put your tax identification number. You get that when you start paying tax or when you have your CAC documents, you put that there and you enable all the user permission. So you can put other members of your team to have access to it, to the Google Merchant, so that it's not only you. So let's say, for instance, you're going to update something, someone else on the team has access and can just go there. You can enable user products. So are we at the page where we are uploading product feed, and then it's taking so much time. So you have two types, the primary, where the main product data shopping at feed, where are displayed, they're all there, they've all been updated. Then you have the supplementary feed. This is like an additional detail to the primary feed. So there you can put like extra. So my company, we have two pricing. We have pricing for Nigeria, we have pricing for those in diaspora. So when you're outside of Nigeria, you pay in dollar. That is a place where I can put that supplementary price and show it that, okay, for people in Nigeria, they can pay in Naira, and those products are in different Naira prices. And for those in diaspora, they pay in dollar, and the product is displayed in the different dollar prices. Okay? Let me check the chat box again. Yes, Peter, you would have access to this slide, okay? You have access to the slide after the class. Yes. Continue. Then next, how to upload a product to your feed on Google Merchant. So first, you're in your Google Merchant Center, where feed, you put in there, and then country of sale, you put it there, the language in English there, name of the feed. So that is name of the course or name of the products. You also put that there, so that whoever is searching for, let's say somebody's looking for ISO 9001, to just bring out that particular picture with the product's price and everything and description. Just bring it out to the person. Then the next, you select a method of upload. Let me quickly check if the page has finished. Oh no, it's still loading. Apologies, it's still loading. I think my network is quite unstable. So the next thing is like verify that the information you're putting out there is not fraudulent, is not misleading, and it's not against any of their laws, meaning you're not putting up, you're not bigger people. Okay. So one thing in a Google show you that would also be in like a form. So it could be from your website. My own now showed from my website. My source was from my website. Content API. So this one is ideal for frequent updates. So if, let's say, for Amazon now, for example, they are the ones that would use Content API because they are a larger store. They're in different countries, and they
Hello.
so for you that you are integrated to, let's say, Shopify, WooCommerce, Magento,
Hello. Sorry, I think there's been a network issue. Let's just wait patiently until she comes back. And I'm so sorry for this kind of issues because we are not in control of the network. So let's just be patient and
hello,
everyone gets the material at the end of the class. All right, she's back.
hello. Oh my goodness, you lost me for a while.
Yes.
Oh, okay, please, can you just tell me where you lost me so that I can just go back and recount?
I think it was slide 19 or so.
Ah, Uploading the
think
product feed.
yes, yes.
Okay. So I'll go back there. So after you have uploaded, I'm so sorry about that. I kept talking. I didn't know I had been cut off. So after you have uploaded a picture of your product or several pictures of your product, you have put the country of sale, the language, the name of the product, the price, everything. Google will have to review that ad. Okay. So there are different methods at which you can send all those ads to them. So it could be in a Google Sheet format. You create a product feed manually using Google templates, and then you send it to them. Or from your platform, just like when I was sharing my page, you saw a time when you saw it like loading for a while. Google trying to fetch my data from my website. Was trying to do at that point. So I method, just fetch it from my website, just connect it and fetch all the data you need. For bigger businesses, like bigger this Amazon now, for instance, Amazon is a very large store. They a content API method to be able to send their data to Google for review. Okay. And then for e-commerce platforms, let's say for you that you're a small business owner, your storefront where you have your product displayed, WooCommerce, Shopify, Jumia, Magento, AliExpress, on those platforms, that's where you sell on. You can just integrate it easily. You can just click on integrate, or you can put your link to your e-commerce platform. That is also like a website. You can just put that link there. And that's the same way if you had your own independent website. Okay. So those are ways that you could, upload your feed to Google. This is how it looks if you use the Google Sheet process. You see it? Can you see my screen right now? So here you have your ID. You just put the ID of the number, the product, the title, the description. So this is an ISO 9001 course, beginner level, whatever. The link to the page where they can find the course, and then also a link to like a high quality image of that listing. Okay, then the price, then the availability. Is it in stock? Is it out of stock? Does it have to be pre-ordered? Is also there. This one is majorly for businesses that are product based, for instance, that sell bags, shoes, makeup, skincare. There are sometimes your products can be in stock, other times it can be out of stock, it's finished, or other times you need them to pre-order. You can just put that there. And then your unique global product identifier. This one is required for branded items. Okay, so Google will give you that. Once it's a branded item, Google will give you that. You just have to put your manufacturer and store or brand name, and then to generate that for you. Now, moving on, our time is fast spent. Troubleshooting feed error and policy compliance. So sometimes, once your product feed is submitted for Google to review it, Google might find some errors or things that are not compliant to their policies. So they will send you a mail so that you can check the issues. And under diagnostics, so you all just have to go to diagnostics in your Google merchant. You'll find a place, it shows diagnostics there. You click on it. You would even get a notification in your email that, okay, well, what you have sent to Google for review, they have issues with it. It's breaching some of their compliance issues, and then you'll be able to just quickly sort that out and continue with your ad. So common product errors or common feed errors that are there and ways to fix them. One, it could be disapproved product. So the cause is it's a policy violation. How do you solve that? Ensure compliance with Google shopping policies. So I would advise, please read your Google shopping policies. Don't agree to terms and conditions, because this one, it would affect your ads. The condition, open that Google policy, take notes, so that if any of your ads is going to be violating it, you can quickly fix it to avoid error. Thing, missing attribute. In some informations data was not included. Maybe you didn't put the price, or you put 1,000, you didn't put if it's in dollar or in naira. That Google will flag it because it has to know how much that is and in what currency. So the solution for that will be to fill in the missing field in the product feed. Another thing is image issues. If the quality of the picture you are put of that product is very low and is an incorrect format, let's say the format is supposed to be in square format, and your product picture is in landscape, I mean, it will flag it. So the solution will be to use a high resolution image that matches the product guidelines. So I would advise, if you have, like, let's say you're a product-based business or you're a service business and you want to take pictures of these things and upload them, please get a very high quality camera, take pictures of this product, make sure it is well edited before you upload them on the platform for advertisement. Another thing is price mismatch. So let's say your website is showing $100 for this product, and here on the Google platform is showing $110. It will flag it because remember, your website has been linked to the Google merchant. So the information across board has to be in tandem. So the solution will be to ensure that the price in your Google merchant account matches your official price on your website. Then lastly, invalid global identification, missing product identifier. Like I said, Google will give you a product identifier. Correct it, use the correct identifier number for your branded product. Moving next, our time is really racing and we still have a long way to go. Now, Google shopping ad policy. Because I know some of you will still not read it. You will still not go back and read those policies. So I decided to bring it here to your notice, right in front of you. Number 1, prohibited products. Avoid selling restricted products. So Google will not allow you sell weapons. Google will not allow you sell counterfeit goods. Google will not allow you sell adult content. Google will not allow you sell things that could harm. Google will not allow you sell cannabis, for instance. Those things will be flagged. So if you know you are in it, the products would violate certain regulations outside of your country, please do not upload them on Google, because Google is going to go everywhere. Like you saw, I picked different countries or laws that would flag that. Google would prohibit it. 2, accurate product data. No misleading prices, no misleading descriptions of that product. Please do not put it there that it's in stock. That you have to fulfill an order. So if you know that product is not in stock, please do not put it there that it's in stock, okay? It may result to your account being suspended. And I mean, I don't know how long it will take for your account to be suspended, and and for the, so please, let's secure checkout process. People are going to use their cards. So website has to be safe for SL encryption. SL encryption means secure socket layer encryption. It is a security protocol that ensures that there's a secure connection between the websites and the data transmitted, so people can use their cards freely. Not that somebody will put their card to buy something, and before you know it, they'll go to sleep and they'll just be getting a lot. Krum, 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 krum. Hey, that is Yahoo Yahoo. Please make sure that the payment gateway that you are using is well secured. If not, Google will flag you, Google will suspend your account, or in some cases, they will ban your account for life. Lastly, add transparency. Please, no fake promotion or misleading claims. If you know that your product, if it's a drug, it cannot cure cancer, please don't put it there. Please don't put it there. If it is a supplement, put it there, it's a supplement. If it is a magnesium supplement, put it there. Somebody has to do, and then don't say because you want to sell, you finish a course, they will get a job, or you get them a job. That's a do that. How to fix these feed issues? Check your diagnostics in Google Center for flagged issues on time. Please, it's very, very important. Google should not flag something and it's taking you 3 weeks to respond. I mean, are you in business? Are you being serious? 2, download big errors. Saying that Google has flagged something and there are specific errors. Download that report, read through that report, update your feed, and then resubmit. So when you download the report, you read it, you go and you correct everything that has gone wrong, that they said has gone wrong. So another reevaluation, and then you wait for Google to review the change. Day or 2, you should have your response and your ad will be up. Okay, moving next. Module 3, product feed optimization. Now, understanding product data specification. The success of your Google shopping ads highly depends on the quality and product feed. If your product feed, the product and the information is of substandard quality, Google requires certain specification to ensure your product listings are displayed correctly. Like I said, they cannot expect something in square format and your own is in landscape. It means your picture will be cut. It will be cut. That product picture will be cut. It will be cut. People will not see it clearly. And Google will even flag it and not display it. Okay? Next. Key product data specification. Like I said earlier, I know some of you will still not go and read this thing. It's on their platform, but you will not do it. So description and the ones that are required or optional. ID, unique identifier for each product. Stock number is required. A concise and clear product name, very important. If I can say important, very, very. 2, describing that product. Please. Detailed. Very important. Or where they can empty. So you have to short. It's very important. It's required there. So that whenever a buying customer clicks, they can just go there and just read more on it and understand better. Image, high quality image. It is not negotiable. It is required. The price, the exact required. Please let it match. Right, let it match. Please. Or on if you're a food vendor, you have let it match. Thank you. Next, availability. Is it in stock? Is it out of stock? Do we have to pre-order it? Very, very required. The brand, manufacturer, especially if it is not you that produced this thing. You bought it from MS, or you bought it from Louis Vuitton, or you bought it from Givenchy or Chloe. The manufacturer and the manufacturer's name is there. Whatever they are selling. Okay, then the number, please, is optional, especially if it's a branded item and you're not the manufacturer. Then the MPN, manufacturer parts number, is going to be given to you, especially if you don't have the GTIN. Please put it there. It does not change, it's there. Condition, if it is brand new, if it is used, if it is refurbished. I don't know if some of you have ever bought something on it's like Jumia. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten its name. It's a Nigerian platform where if you want to buy phone, you can see there. Sometimes they tell you it's refurbished, it's in good shape, it has cracked screen. I've forgotten the name of that platform. But it's a Nigerian platform where people buy stuff. It's like an e-commerce platform, but different people come on there and put their, stuff there, their products there to sell. Please, Also put that there, okay? Then shipping, if there's going to be shipping costs, please put it there. Put the details there. If you're not sure of the price, don't put it. Sure of the price, put it there. Me, while we are answering, I want to check the chat box to see questions. Can you follow? Okay. How do you identify flag off message that is not really from Google? Because some of those flag off message are not from Google, but scammers. Oh, okay. Messi. Yes, good. So, Messi, to answer your question, once you're on Google Merchant platform, every message that is coming from Google, it will be tagged Google. Google will not send you a message that has grammatical error. Never, 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 never. When Google send you messages, those mails, you cannot respond to those mails because they are not mails that you can respond to. They will need to be there. So it's just for you to take notes of the message, download the reports, then make adjustments when necessary, and go back on the Google Merchant platform and resubmit again. So in a way, Google has kind of shielded you from getting in contact with scammers. So I hope that answers your question. On quality product tiles. These, my friends, cannot be overemphasized. Your descriptions, important element of your ad. It has to be concise. It has to be accurate. What your product does or is accurately. Please, you in a Google shopping ads, if your product beautifully, fantastically, very important. So as a digital marketer or an aspiring digital marketer, you must know copywriting. You must know how to write engaging copies. You have to have good command of English, written and spoken English. Very important. You can't be dilly-dallying and just merry-go-rounding the whole thing. If it's a pen, long, it is blue. I mean, just put it there. Very concise, very clear. It can be used by students, blah, 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 or professionals, whatever. Just put it there, okay? So to help you understand how to write high quality products and product tiles and description, there are best practices in writing these product tiles and description. Number one, include keyword. Use relevant and searchable keywords that customers would use to find your products. Like the example here, Nike Air Max 217 React. So like on Gigi now, you see iPhone 16 Pro, whatever, 26 gig and 128 gig. Once you go and you say iPhone 16 Pro or iPhone 16 Plus, whatever, it will just bring it out. That is because it is the product tile and description is just there. Generic term. Please, nobody wants to know if it's the best phone. Is it Samsung? Is it Samsung Galaxy? Is it Samsung Note? Is it Samsung Flip? Put it there. Nobody wants to know if it's cheap. Put your price. It is the customer that will determine if it is within their budget or not. Okay? Next, keep it constant characters modes. Even in my experience, I've noticed that any ad that is short, concise, precise, straight to the point does well and converts well more than the one I'm writing too much stories. No promotional terms, please. Avoid sales on discount, free shipping. Google will not allow that. It's not even allowed on their platform. So please don't do that. Now, example of a well-written title. Apple iPhone 14 Pro Max, 128 gig, space black, unlocked, brand new. This one now, whoever is looking for this, once you just say iPhone 14 for iPhone 14 Pro Max, it's just bring this out. And if this is what they are looking for, click buy. We move on to the next customer. Next, image and pricing best practices. Google Shopping ads are highly visual. Like I said earlier at the beginning of this class, people are visual. Once they can see something, they can connect with it, especially if they want to buy something. Sometimes I found myself buying things that I do not necessarily need at that point, just because I was caught in the web of that visual appeal, that visual appeal. Okay, so it's very important. Make your Google Shopping ads highly visually appealing. Let the quality and the accuracy of the product image be on point to the T, because it plays a major role in your ad performance. So high quality image, at least 800 pixel. Let it be very bright, let it be very clear. Don't let it be grainy, please. Let's not be, I do not want to be straining my eyes looking at it. Let the colors be visually appealing. Don't use colors that will give us headache. Show the products clearly. Let the image. That's why you see when you go on some platforms, they show you different dimensions to the product. You see the side view, you see the front view, the back view. They just turn it different ways. They're like 8 images of one product. You get why? Please. No watermark or logo. I mean, I know some people be like, they will steal my picture. They'll do that. Don't worry. It's on Google platform. It's going to be protected. The highest they can do is screenshots. And once you screenshot, it reduces the quality, so it cannot be reused. Then show the actual product. Ensure the image accurately represents the product. Don't put iPhone 14 Pro Max and it is the product that you are showing. Please, there should not be mismatch. Use a white or neutral background. When you use a white or neutral background, the colors of that product comes out beautifully, okay? So these are the best practices when it comes to image and pricing. Next, pricing best practices. Ensure your prices are consistent. Like I said, your website or your storefront and on the ad, they include accurate shipping cost. That is if you know the shipping cost, please. If you don't know, don't put it. Let the person be the one to now, you can just put a link to a third-party shipping company so they can discuss from there. Just your own. So if you know that your this thing, what's it called? Your product requires shipping and you are partnered with a shipping company, I would advise you partner with a shipping company. Know the price and put the offers there. It just saves everybody the headache. Then use competitive pricing. Regularly review your competitors' price. Google is going to give you this information, your competitors' pricing. It's going to tell you, and your competitors are selling at this price. Oh, what do you think? Please make use of it. What did I say? Make use of it. What did see to your Google merchant account, see your competitor price, see what Google has to say. So that you know how your ad is doing. You position counts and offers. If your product is on sale, update the feed with the new price. Mind you, I did not say put sales there. Update it with the new offer and ensure that it's accurately reflected on your product image and also on your website. Please. So next, campaigns. So when you create ads, they are called campaigns. I'm sure we know this. Understanding the different campaign types, we have the standard ones and we have the performance max. Okay, so when you're creating a Google shopping campaign on Google's, there are two main options. You have the standard shopping campaign. How that works is that the standard shopping campaign allows you to manually set the bid, segment the product. So literally, you are doing all that on your own. Meanwhile, for the performance max campaign, Google is going to do that for you, okay? It will automate the bidding for you, the targeting and the ad placement across multiple platforms. It will automate that for you. While standard shopping campaign is best for business over their bidding, their targeting, and their product segment. So if you are just targeting like a particular area, I would advise you use the standard shopping campaign method, where you are the one who sets the location where that ad should go. Let's say there's a particular area you are targeting. May these people, if my ad can get to them, I've made it big. You can just use your standard shopping campaign. But if you're the one that you just want to target far and wide, allow Google do that campaign, which is businesses and people who want to reach a more wider audience, not a segmented. Now the features of use manual bidding strategies, so you maximize what's it called, your granular control over your product. You will have its negative keywords to prevent irrelevant search. Google allows you to put keywords, so you put key to your business. You should not bring people to your tooth polishing and cleaning business. No, instead, things like teeth health, dental health, good breath, oral health, all those are good keywords that should bring people to your service that you are advertising. Okay, the performance tracking level. So when you use a standard shopping campaign, particular place, you have applied the right field level of reports of analysis. With that one, you can streamline it and say, okay, in this area, in this surface area where we have, let's say, 500,000 people, out of that 500,000 people, 300,000 people effectively saw my ad. And out of those 300,000 people, 170,000 of these people clicked on it and bought. That way you get a more detailed, results and analytics, okay? While for performance max campaign, you use machine learning. That one is, you are giving it to AI. AI, do your thing. I just want to sit here and watch you do your thing and watch you go crazy. So you optimize machine learning to, no, you don't need to manually manage the bids or placement or the keywords. AI will do that for you. Again, machine learning. It will expand your reach beyond the Google shopping. So it will enter places like YouTube, enter places like Gmail. It will enter different partners of Google. So like the example is what Temu did. Just let it go. AI, do your thing. Then it's ideal for advertisers for large product catalog. Like I said, Temu again and Amazon. These people have like a wide array of what they sell on these platforms, and there are so many goods that they have to advertise, so they cannot say they want to just segment it to one place. They need a wider array of audience to be able to see their product listings, pricings, and whatever, to be able to maximize the campaign that they have paid for. I'm going to check this. Is there an allocation where you can upload your Naira or domiciliary account for the goods uploaded? No. So the thing is, when you have like, let's say you're on WooCommerce, for instance, now there's something called a payment integration gateway. So you can integrate, let's say, the like of Stripe. You can integrate Flutterwave. You can integrate Paystack platforms that your own is just to attach your dollar account to, let's say, your Stripe for international payments, and your Naira account to your PayPal or your Paystack or your Flutter to receive the money in. So you don't necessarily have to do that. All you have to do is just make sure that where your products are displayed on your website, it is attached or it is linked to a payment gateway. Okay. Okay. So yes, I think I've answered your question, right? Let's moving forward on the standard versus performance max. Which one should you choose? If you were listening carefully to my last explanation, if you're a small business and you don't have a wide array of products, please just go for the standard one. and make sure you are targeting. Target a particular small area and make sure that it effectively gets there. But if you're a big business, you are big and you are global and you have a wide array of products and services, please follow the performance marks, okay? But for the sake of this class, let me take you through. Control over bidding and targeting. So if you want high control over bidding and targeting, please, like I said, use the standard shopping because you will get more details. But if you want it to be driven by, you can use the performance app. Then ad placements, Google search and shopping. So if you want to restrict your ads to just Google search and the shopping ads, use the standard one. But if you want it to go beyond Google search and shopping, you want it to enter YouTube, you want it to enter Gmail, Instagram, you want it to enter Facebook, you want it to enter every nook and cranny where there is media, you use the performance. Then if you want to manually target your audience, use the standard shopping. But if you want it to be powered by AI, automated, let's take it to anywhere, even war-torn countries, let it just go. Anybody that see there and have money and want to buy, let them come. Optimization. If you want you want to manually optimize it yourself, like you want to manually put in the negative and the positive keywords and everything, use the standard shopping. But if you want it to be automated, you don't care, you just want it to go far and wide, use the performance max. Now, it's best for people who want detailed control. Standard shopping, again, is best for people who want detailed control. Like you want to be in control of your ad. You want to be in control of who is seeing your ad. You want to be in control of how they are coming, what they are seeing. Standard shopping is for you. But you're a big business. You cannot afford to come and be doing all of that. Let Google AI optimize it for you, okay? So recommendations. Start with standard shopping. If you want full control over your bids and targeting, okay, start from there, test the waters. Now, if you have a large product catalog, let's say you have more than 50, I would advise you to use your Google AI to handle the, or better yet, you can do a test of both worlds. Try standard shopping, try performance max, and see which one gives you a better return on investment, okay? So moving on. Setting up a shopping campaign in Google Ads. Once you put all the products, let me check again if this thing has even finished. Oh, it has not even finished. My network is really, really bad. Okay, setting up a shopping campaign in Google Ads. Now, number one, you go to your Google ad. I don't know how many of us here have tried Google Ads before. If you've tried Google Ads before, please drop it in the comments or just unmute yourself and said, if you have tried.
I have tried Google Ads before.
Exactly. So if you've tried Google Ads before, you know that whenever we want to create a Google ad, we call it a campaign. So you go to your googleads.com, you sign in, because at that point, when you have a Google Merchant account, at that point, you'll be able to have access to the other Google products, like I said. So this is the googlead.com is where you come and you start your campaign. Click on new campaign. When you click on new campaign, you pick the whatever you want to advertise. You choose your campaign goal. So what do I want to achieve with this ad that is going out? Do I want increase in sale? Do I want increase in leads so that my sales team would close it later? Do I want a madass traffic to my website? Let my website be hanging like this. That's what I want. Whatever it is you want, you choose it in your campaign goal. Then you select your shopping as your campaign type. That your Google shopping, your Google merchant. You select it, shopping as your campaign type. Then choose merchant center account. And then we proceed. So you now choose standard shopping campaign or performance max campaign. Now, it still depends on what you want to achieve. So then you give your campaign a name. your name. So you can, if you are into the fashion business, collection 2025 week for summer collection 2025, or Pepper Them Gang 2025, whatever it is, you name your campaign. The country where you want your products to appear, you pick. Or if you choose the performance marks, AI will do that for you. Then the bidding strategy, manual or automated. So you put that for manually, you set up and then you choose your. So in a day, I don't want to spend more. But for somebody that has money in it, I want to do $100 per day. You already know that $100 per day and $100 per day, there's going to be a difference in their return on investment. Then your targeting option, you define your location, the device, the audience you are targeting, the setting, and then next, you set up the product groups. So you now group them, automatically pull the product from your merchant feed for you. Or you can split the product into groups again and say, okay, these ones are high heel shoes, these ones are running shoes, these ones are casual footwear. You put them there. Or you can group them based on the leaders. You have Puma, you have to group them. And Puma has different types. You have Puma for women running, Puma for women tennis, like that. Then moving on. Next, you save and you launch your campaign. So you review all your settings, you click publish, your ad will go through a Google approval process of 28 hours, within a day or two. Google will have to review your ads. Like I said earlier, when I started the class, Google has to make sure that are correct. The prices are in tandem with what you're advertising and what is on your website, and there are no errors of any kind before it will approve, and then your campaign is in motion. Then another thing we have to learn, bidding strategies for shopping ads. Please, can we confirm that we can still hear me and you can still see my screen? You can still hear me and can still see my screen.
Yes, I can still hear you and I can still see your screen. Building strategies for shopping ads.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. I don't know who just spoke. We
This
need to
is Adedamola.
understand the strategy. Okay, Adedamola. Thank you very much, Adedamola. And using those information rightly would give us the best results that we require. So there are different types. We have the manual bidding strategy, which is you maximize click. Google will try to get as many clicks as possible within your budget. Okay. So try its best to adjust your manual bid to maximize conversion and let you a maximized click-through rate per product or click per group of products, giving you full control. We are doing the standard version. But if you are on the automated, that is the Performance Pro Max, the Performance Max, here, Google is going to adjust the bids when the highest return on ad is for you. You don't have to come and manually be adjusting. It will target return on ads. So Google will optimize bids based on your desired return on ads. All you have to say is, okay, on this ad,
Hello guys. Sorry about the breaking transmission. I think this is a network issue. So let's just be patient. She will join us shortly as soon as we resolve the issue. Thank you very much. Just hold on a bit and the class will proceed. Sorry guys, we still need to hold on a little bit. I think she's trying to reconnect to the internet. Let's just give her a few minutes.
Hello, everyone. Can we hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, so this time around, I noticed it went off, so I just waited. Okay, so the last thing I talked about was manual bidding. Now,
Yes,
automated bidding strategy using AI. Like I said, when you use AI will maximize your to just be adjusting it based on the way the market is going, based on how the algorithm is flowing and how consumer behavior is changing. So it would use two key things: your return on ad spend, that's the amount you spent, and it will also use the target on return on ad spend. So you can just put it there that, okay, this is what I want. This is the target of what I want. So I don't know, when you're doing your Google campaign, sometimes you see that it will show you between 500,000 to 1 million people. I don't know if you've ever seen that when you're running a Google ad campaign before, as your reach. Put it in the chat box or just respond. So what, especially for those who are using the performance marks, is that it will do something in your bid in real time. It will be changing it in real time just to be able to time is fast spent. I have to run through these slides, but now, which bidding strategy should you use? So if you're new to shopping ads, please start with maximize clicks to drive traffic. Okay, so for you, you should start with what's it called? Standard shopping ads. If you're new, start with the standard shopping ads. If you have like a conversion data, use targeted return on ad. And if you want control, use the manual or the enhanced click on products. And then if you, for performance marks, if you have like a wider range or a bigger business, performance marks, so that Google automatically use smart bidding for you. So basically, if you're starting, use standard. If you're a big business and you've been in the business for a while, migrate to performance marks, okay? Setting budgets and targets options. When you're setting budgets, your budget determines how often your ads will appear. I think we all know this. The more money you spend, the more visibility, the more traction, the more returns you would get. Now, recommended starting budget is between $10 to $50 per day, depending on the competition and your product category. $10 to $50 per day. And this will be for like a small. So if you find yourself in a very big corporation or a big enterprise, please, your budget will be different from this, okay? Now, formula for setting a budget: sales, average CP, expected click per sale, and then it would give you budgets, okay? So how much do you target? You want to sell, let's say if you want 10 sales per day, your average CP is 0.50. So that should be that your budget will be 10 times $0.50 times 20 equals $100 per. So that means for every 20 people that you want to sell once, at least once, you should be able to spend like $100 per day in your ad. Okay. Hello? Can we hear me? Can we hear me now? Adedamola, can you hear me? Peter, can
Yes,
you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Setting budget for shopping ads. And I was saying that if you want to get at least one sale per 20 click and you want to get like at least 10 sales per day, you should be able to spend, or you should be ready to spend $100 per day. In getting later, there's like a little mathematics of how to arrive at that. Okay, my time is fast spent. I still have more slides to cover, so let's run. Then targeting options, location. Choose specific countries, cities, or region where you want your product to be available. So you can use your radius targeting if you have a physical store. Then device targeting. You can prioritize mobile users. If you see that your product sells more on by like mobile users buy your products more, you can do device targeting. Then for audience targeting, you can use performance marks so that it gets far and wide. You can remarket to different audience platforms, and you can target different users based on their interest also. Okay. And you can also target customers based on their intents and their online behavior. Next, smart shopping and performance max campaigns. Smart shopping campaigns. What is smart shopping campaigns? Smart shopping campaigns is a combination of shopping ads with remarket, what we call upselling and reselling, and using machine learning to optimize performance across multiple Google platforms. So moving on, how smart shopping campaign works. Google automatically adjusts your bids and placement to maximize conversion between your target return on ad spend to drive most profitable results. So for instance, if Google sees that when you're using this, what's it called? The performance max. Now, if Google sees that your ad well on Google search is not doing well on Google search and shopping, it will move it to YouTube. It will move it to display network. It will move it to Gmail. So it's called dynamic remarketing. So it will be retargeting, where it sees visitors that are aligned to your product, this thing, where customers, what's that thing called now? Customers' behavior is around that. So Google will target past website visitors with personalized product recommendations for them. So let's say somebody checked on something like on new shoes like last month, and your ad is out now, and you're using, let's say, the performance max. Google would send those people like a reminder, like your ad. They will send them your ad just to put it to them that last time you checked for this thing, are you still looking for it? That shopping campaign would smart shopping campaign. It's like I said, it's powered by automated. You have an expanded reach. It reaches many people through different multiple platforms. It's easy to manage because you don't have to manually manage it. It's auto. So I mean, AI will manage it for you, and then it has a higher conversion rate. So AI will optimize most of the valuable shoppers for you, and it will be adjusting based on the different consumer behavior that it is getting from its feed. Less control over bidding. So you can't manually adjust your bid. Like it will be automated. So it will be doing it for yourself. Then limited insights. Google will provide compared to standard shopping where you are the one who did everything yourself. You picked the keywords, everything, and then no negative keyword control. Because in standard shopping, you can put the both positive and negative keyword control. But for smart shopping, you can't do that because AI is doing that for you. Next, understanding performance max campaign. What is a performance max campaign? Performance max campaign is the evolution of smart shopping. So, but it's more advanced and it is global, it's goal-based, fully automated campaign type, and it uses AI to optimize your bidding, expand your audience, adjust placements in real time. How does performance max work? Advertisers provide the text, image, video, and product feed, while Google would automatically create different ad variation and serve the best performing ones. So it's not just create it, it will pick the ones that are best performing and be pushing that out. And then it has a cross network placement. So it goes to different network and you have an advanced audience targets. Because of machine learning, it will use different identifiers to use customer behavior, to use signal, you could use website visitation, whatever it is, to target your audience. Next, the key benefits of performance max: maximum reach, good AI performance, expanded audience, and automated dazzling. You have less visibility into campaign data. That means you get less data analytics, no manual control, and you require strong creative artists. Like the text and the images must be of AI-driven BD information. Now, everything I have said based on performance max
Hello, hello, are you still there? Hello, Ikeolu, are you still there? Oh, so sorry about that. I think the network is acting up again, but she'll be back shortly.
Yes, I'm back. I'm so sorry. My network it keep kicking me out. Okay, so I've already explained before which you should choose, and I gave you the different reasons why you should choose them. So I'm not going to explain this anymore because understand this. So let's go to the next last module, audience targeting and segmentation. So audience targeting is identifying and reaching specific groups of potential customers based on various characteristics and behavior, while the segmentation is dividing them. You're dividing this target audience into like smaller and more specific groups, okay, to be able to do something called tailored marketing to get more effective responses. So what do you using audience signal in shopping ads? What are your audience signals? Where are the websites these people are always visiting? Purchase history, what have they been buying? What is their history showing? Search behavior, like that analogy that I gave at the beginning of that young girl that goes to Target to buy different things. That was her purchase history. Based on her purchase history, they were able to, give her, like, target a particular product to her. How does audience signal work in performance max campaign? Advertisers provide audience signals. Google will now use the AI to expand, find similar converting users. Over time, Google will now refine the targeting better for you to get better results, okay? So, better practice for audience signal. Use high quality data, create customer listing, that's your CRM. That's data you've been getting over time from your customers, impute that. Segment your audience. So segment them into high, medium, and low engagements so that the Google AI can know, the machine learning can know how to optimize and use your data effectively. Then combine audience signal with product categories. There are different purchase history, match it with product or categories of products that these people are buying or they would like to buy, so that the machine learning can use that data better to give you and customer Remarketing, re-engage past visitor who did not complete a purchase. So platform where you put something in cart, you save an 2-3 days, you get a pop-up message email saying, oh, have you forgotten that you kept so in your cap and in your cart? Or sometimes they'll tell you, oh, this thing is about to finish, and it has like many few units. That is remarketing. That is them revisiting past visitors to just bring back to their awareness that there's this product here. Then customer match, target existing customers and find similar audience. So a young girl, I like makeup and I like lipstick, and there's a particular lipstick brand that is out. Because it has the data of my age and my preferences, it will look for people around my age group and preferences and still market to those people. Now personalized ad, it will now deliver tailored preference. So if I'm the one who is different skincare, I'm always check something for this. When there's a new product that will attend that is for to me, because that is a personalized ad to me and my search history and my purchase behavior. Now, remarketing for Google helps you to re-engage past. So types of remarketing, there's the standard one, as to users who have visited by the dynamic to different users before they buy, but users that fall into the same category as the one that came before. But the best practice for remarketing is segment your audience, set frequency caps, offer incentives. Very important. You can offer free shipping. You can apologies, guys. Apologies. I really don't know what's going on with network today. I'm sorry. Okay. Please, can we confirm that we can still hear me? Hello. Adedamola?
Yes, yes, I can
Okay.
still hear you. Can
Okay,
still hear
good.
you.
Okay, good. So now to understand what some of these terms that I've used are called. CTR are called click-through rates. You can read them later to understand what they mean. CPC are click in 20 click, and then Google Analytics. Google Ad research them, the auction product, Google Analytics commerce to your platform to buy, how many people put in cart, behavior flow. So the person come buy this and checked another category and bought, how they interacted. Your is also come in that Google Analytic report. Then card abandon, puts cards in the two will give what report for sure. The Google provides to another, so you get the negative keywords to fill and search, to give you strategies and dimension CP. It will give you and help you in product. The assets will no matter BCB. Next, Google Analytics for shopping. To show you key reports like the e-commerce reports to track your how they now and identify users who dropped out. Why the option on
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, just send yes in the comment section there. The network has really been hectic, and we know the situation of our country right now with all these network providers. So let's just still take a break and just, wait for her to come back so she can round up with the class. Um, I want to use this opportunity to just talk to you guys about uh entrepreneurship and business management classes that are coming up tomorrow, and uh software application development class that is also coming up tomorrow. So I'll be sending the link in the comment section. If you're interested in any of these courses, you could just register for the course before tomorrow and join the class tomorrow. So I'll send the link to the comment section right now. If you're interested, make sure you go to the comment section and you click on those links. You get yourself registered and prepared for tomorrow's class. And please don't forget to to fill your attendance list. I'll be sending the links right now.
Hello, Ike. Are you still there? Okay, hold on. All right, you can
Hi,
go
guys.
ahead. You've been unmuted, yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Apologies. Please, I need to be made a host. Keep sharing my.
Okay, okay.
Ike, that has been done. You're not co-host.
Yeah. About to share my screen now. Guys, this is it's crazy. My screen should come soon. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Hello, please. Hello, guys. Please. Screen, please.
So,
Oh, Nathaniel
I
said
can
he
see your
can't see
screen now.
my screen. Can you see my
yes,
screen,
yes, you can.
please?
Yes, I can see your screen now.
Okay, thank you. So I got caught off where I was explaining the Google ad reports for shopping ads, and I was telling us the benefits we'd be getting from those shopping ads reports. So I was at a point where I was just opposing the key reports in Google Analytics and the how to optimize the Google Analytics. So I remember saying that to show you the report from your e-commerce, showing the level of transaction and track the revenue and the conversion rate, and consumers behaved, their flow reports while they were on your platform. If they bought one thing and just left, or they bought and then moved to another category and just kept moving and showed interest, and how many of your customers your cart midway before getting to checkout. Also, how you can optimally use that result or that report. You will now identify the exit point or the description or products that allow for them to stay longer on your platform. For instance, they like the skincare segment. You will now focus more on the skincare segment and get more products to keep them engaged. That would increase their page speed and their retention on that page. Also, the demographic of the people that are visiting your page. So let's say you're a skincare brand. It will be very surprising if the bulk of people who come to your platform and interact with it are male or are men, most especially men in their 40s and 50s. You'll be wondering, what are these men in their 40s and 50s doing on my platform if they are now not your target audience? If, let's say, for instance, your target audience are ladies or ladies within the ages of 20 to say 50, who are very, very particular about their skincare needs at the time or at that time of to refine your targeting, and you will know something is wrong or something is off with the target. Another thing to help you do is set up goals to track the and optimize ads so that you can spend accordingly and you can spend carefully to maximize return. Next to be the A/B testing shopping ads. So A/B testing helps determine which elements of your ads will drive the best performance. So what can you A/B test? your product titles, for instance, you can test different keyword variations. So let's say you use Apple 14 is not working. You can try Apple iPhone 14. Depending, let's say they are all Pro Maxes, but one you use Apple, the other you don't use Apple. You can use that to to test which would work. The next is the image. Try a lifestyle image, maybe of a very beautiful model or holding the device. The image alone on a plain background. See which works, which one would get more consumer or customer interaction. Then product description. Try text, short text and long description. I remember saying earlier that I've noticed that when I use very concise, it works better than when I say too much story. That's because I tested at some point and I saw that, oh, this is what works for me than this other one. For some other people, it could be the longer text version that would work for them. Then BD strategy. Compare target audience targeting. Test different demographic or in-market audience. So if you have, let's say, test models, test different and see which demographic of buyers are more interested in your product. Next example of a A/B test on product tiles. Version A, Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 40 running shoes for men, or Nike Pegasus 40 lightweight running shoes with cushioning. See which works best. So if version B gets like 20% higher click rate, you should update all similar product tiles and know that, okay, this is the product tile that works best for me. So you run the test for at least 1 or 2 days and say, in 2 days, this is reliable and you can't bank. Analyze all these making permanent changes. Next, optimizing product feed for better visibility. Improve your tiles and the description. Use product identifiers, that is the numbers. Use high quality image. Optimize your pricing. So set competitive prices and run your promotion. Now, example of a poor product tile will be shoes, red. That's a very poor product. What kind of shoes are those? Are they running shoes? Are they casual shoes? Are they dinner shoes? Are they heels? A best example will be Nike Air Max 90 men's running shoes, red and white. So you have not just told us the kind of shoes, you've told us in the same sentence the colors that are available, red and white. So these are like best practices on how to improve your product tiles and descriptions. Now, using GTIN, MPN, and other identifiers. GTIN is Global Trade Item Number, and MPN is the manufacturer part. Why does it matter? It improves product visibility in shopping ads. It helps Google match your products across different retailers. So you're not the only one selling this thing, right? You have a selling these things and your products are even different. So Google should be able to tell the different retailers, should be able to tell yours apart from your competitors.
I think we're having a network issue again. Please just be patient with us. We are not in control of the network, so just bear with us for the moment.
So avoid low quality or okay, so common reasons why your ads will be disapproved. I mentioned some earlier, missing GTIN number, policy violation. So now I'm going to teach you, or we're going to discuss how you can appeal if your ads has been disapproved. Number one, go to your Google Merchant Center under Product Diagnostics. Download it, view it, click it, view it, and download that report. And approved and fix them. So if it is pricing, correct it. If it is restricted, was request review and provide. We have updated the product. Sorry, we have updated the product tile to remove the misleading claim. Please review again.
Please bear with us. I see it seems to be taking a little bit more time than we expected. Sorry, my own network too is actually giving me a little bit of issue. So It's just we're about to round up the class now, so just give us a few minutes. I'll be posting the material, the course material for today's class. So just be active. Thank you.
All right, everyone. So, okay, the trainer was asking if you all have question. So I believe we do not have any question at the moment. Can we appreciate our trainer for today? Ika, are you still there? I think they do not have any question to ask. Can you
I'm
hear
still
me?
here. Yeah, I can hear
All
you.
right.
I was asking if you dropped it in the chat box.
Okay, so I feel there is no
Please.
question.
Okay. Thank you all for
All right.
having me. Thank you so much. Yes, it was an
Thank
honor to be able to give this class, and apologies for the whole network brouhaha. We hope to get better soon in Nigeria with our network provision. Thank you.
I hope so too. All right, everyone. Okay, before I hand over to Damola, thank you everyone for joining us today. Please appreciate your trainer. She has done a very good job today. Please appreciate her. Thank you, Favor. All right, Damola, over to you.
All right, thank you very much for being here, and having you was amazing. So basically, we cannot control the network, and that is that for that. So I'll be expecting some of you in the class for tomorrow for our entrepreneurship and business management class, and the S and the other class for software development applications and cybersecurity. Don't forget, I will send the link again to the comment section. So if you're interested, you can click on the link, register, and get prepared for tomorrow's class. And another thing is, please make sure you fill your attendance. It is very, very important that you fill your attendance. So I'll be sending the class materials for today's class on the group. And once the video is also ready, I'll send you the link to the group where you can watch the recorded video of today's class. And if you have any other questions, or you can just ask on the group too. All right, thank you very much. I hope to see you guys in the next class. And don't forget to do your own personal research, because that's what makes all of us better. All right, thank you. Nice having you all.